Okay, welcome to a crochet with me. This is number 19. And I hope your week is going well. I gotta find out where I am on this. I am not gonna show what I'm crocheting because I want to do a tutorial on it and I want it to be a surprise. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, so I hope everybody's week is going well, even though if you live in Wisconsin, it's really wet. I guess it's going to be nicer tomorrow. At least I hope it is, because I want to get my gardening in. Got my potatoes planted. At least they got watered. Yeah. So I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on a few tutorials. I'm just trying to get stuff done for them. And I'm thinking about putting the patterns up on Etsy and maybe Facebook. Okay, because I have a Facebook profile for my craft site, and I don't know how I did it. I must have did it before they changed things. I don't know. Anyways, I have to start putting the stuff in the drop down box. I know I do. I just haven't gotten that far. Because I'm homeschooling on top of this, of course, and most of you are as well. So I went and got more yarn, and yes, we're going to do another yarn haul because I got some coming in the mail, and I visited a store for some of it, and well, they were like really low on yarn. Doing a tutorial, just doing a video just now. You'll have to hang on. Sorry about that. My son's in the other room. Anyhow, since I want to keep this a surprise, I'm not going to share it. But you guys can share what's on your hook. I mean, you are welcome to comment and, leave a comment. I will answer you. Even though some of them not quite sure how to take sometimes. um, yeah. So, but I have some stuff written out. I have some stuff planned. Like I said, if it's in a book, I'll let you know. Or if it's my design, I will be probably putting it up on Facebook or Etsy. I know you guys prefer free stuff, but that's just how it is, I guess. I mean, gotta support myself somehow. Support the channel. I have to do that actually. Yeah. I'll have to get that up and running. I have a few already written up. I just don't have them put out there. And I will be doing that in the next couple of weeks. I gotta go down and do the farmer's market thing because that's where I sell some of my stuff at. So I gotta go do that. Plus I want to do a few other designs and stuff. So, but anyway, things are what they are. And our state will be opening up the 21st. And that's Wisconsin. It'll be opening up the 21st, at least our county anyway. But we really don't have a lot of cases. We have like 25. Anywho, I'm just trying to get stuff done, and yeah, I want to get some tutorials in. It's kind of slow on it because I got to work on some. Um, I hope everybody liked my new granny square one, because like the other ones I wasn't happy with. I finally got this camera to do what I wanted to do. Um, so if you like that video, um, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Same with these video. If you wanted to give it a thumbs up, do so. I mean, if you like them. Uh, I don't have a lot to talk about lately, I guess. Um, so there's not much I do right now, because it's kind of a, I don't get out very much. I worked for a while. I had to quit that job because I tried to get help for my son, who he has muscle dystrophy. So I tried to get somebody in here to help me out with it. And let's just say that did not work out too well. I told them where to go. um, Plus, I got plantar's foot while I was working at the place I was working at, because they were giving me way too many hours and not enough breaks. And I pretty much told my manager where to go. I know that's not the way you should act, but she would not let me get to the bus stop for my daughter. And like, my daughter's only was like 8 at the time, and I was very upset with that. So that's part of the reason why I quit the job. My boss is not mad at me. I just talked to her like, well, my ex-boss is not mad at me. I just talked to her like last week. Yeah. We talked about what was going on and stuff. I caught her outside. So, well, she caught me actually going from the bank through the parking lot, because, well, my bank and the store parking lot are across the street from each other. So, and I have to walk up to the drive-through, so, because I don't have a car. So, but this is not a very big city. It's a small city, so everything's within walking distance. Unless I go to Manitowoc, which is the town over. That's a little bit of a trot. And I didn't want to spill the beans on this, but my son has moved back in, so that means the cat is back. I think she's happy to be back. She actually was sitting on my shoulder. She usually doesn't do that to strangers. She's, she can be a bit of a, well, she's an aggressive cat to people she doesn't know. So anyways, that's just how it is. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm going to try to get more videos out. This week than last week. I'm going to try. It doesn't mean I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try. I still don't have everything moved into this room yet. We're kind of taking our time with it. I should really get on that. But I want to have a few different tutorials. I want some on clothing and stuff. I even got myself a binder where I'm going to put the patterns and stuff, and so I can keep track of the stuff. I still can't believe how low the yarn was where I went to get some yarn. I had to get my daughter out of the house. I know some people would frown on that, but we can't keep her in the house all the time. I mean, it's just driving her up the wall. She's used to being out with her friends and stuff, and so that's why we went. I was kind of hoping for more of a selection because I want to do some more tutorials on things. So I was hoping to get more stuff. That's okay. Because I come up with ideas all the time. I actually just gotta get off my butt and make them or do them. I wonder if you'd like to see planning videos, me planning stuff. I don't know. Because I'm thinking about doing one of those cat couches, but I feel that the one I've seen, I have a pattern for one, but the one I've seen is like a bit bigger than I'd like. And I was thinking, well, because they use foam and that foam is expensive. I was thinking about using some other material I have in there, using the foam and the other material I have, like plastic canvas. I was thinking about doing that because you can make them pretty big with that. I mean, you just gotta. I got it all in my head. It's kind of, well, that's where most of my ideas come from. I mean, I just kind of dream them up. Excuse me, dream them up. Just kind of comes to mind. So, anyways. Sorry, I'm zoning out here. Ever happen to you when you're crocheting? Do you zone out? Kind of like get in your own little world of crocheting something? Yeah, get in your own little world of crocheting stuff. And I'm even thinking about doing some purses on here too. I'm doing some dolls. I mean, I like making animals and stuff. Those sell really good. I'll just have to see if my patterns actually sell. You're probably thinking, what the heck is she making? I'm not going to tell you. I'll have to find out when I do the video on it. This is not the next video though. The next tutorial, I'm not saying what it is, but because you have to watch it to find out. Well, it'll probably say it in the title, but I gotta finish that as well. I gotta kind of, I don't have all the parts to that done yet either. I also want to do some doll clothing too as well as people clothing. My head fills up with ideas every day. I mean, I should really write it all down. I used to. I don't know why I don't anymore, but I used to write it all down. Everything I would think of and stuff. I kind of got out of that habit, I guess. Should really keep a crocheting journal. And you don't need to go out and buy a special book for it. You can just like use any notebook will work. Or a journal. It all works. I have to write up the pattern for this one. This one also came right out of my head. It just appeared there. I suppose it was inspired by something I saw recently. I have quite a few crocheting books, so, and some of them are older ones and some of them are newer ones, and I got a few new books out. Wonder if you guys would want to see a tutorial on the new books I got, because I got quite a few new books recently. I guess it got inspired. It got inspired over the winter, because like I did a lot of dog sweaters and animal toys last winter. A lot of people got interested in the stuff I was making. It all started out with one little stuffed kitty, and I made quite a few dog sweaters. There's one I should have took photos of it. I didn't before I mailed it off. I should have took photos. Um, it was really really nice. Really 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 nice. It was like um, a bunch of different blues, but it was blue yarn from different companies. So it was like different shades of blue. I think there was brown in between. She wanted tan in between or something like that. She absolutely loved the sweater though. And there was a few odd ones. I couldn't believe the color. It was just odd. But that's the color the person wanted. They wanted like blue, purple, and pink. It was just such an odd color. I think I have pictures of that one. Now, I'm going to give you some tips. If you do dog sweaters, the best thing to do is measure the dog first. Because some of the people I know would come to me and go, "Oh, I want a size medium." But the thing is, it depends on what chart the place you bought the dog sweater is going by. There are like umpteen different charts. There's charts for small dogs. There's charts for big dogs. And they all have medium in it, but they're not all the same size medium. It was really, really bizarre. It was just bizarre. Just plain bizarre. I just can't believe there's that many charts for dogs. because I went and looked up the charts, and I ended up with 100 different charts, and all of them had different weights of the dogs. Little confusing there. So you're better off measuring the dog before you do the dog sweater for the dog. I'm gonna have to let you guys go because, well, I have some other stuff I need to get done, and I'm starting to really zone out on this instead of pay more attention to you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting my patterns together. There's a doll I have to finish that I'm probably gonna do on camera. Her hair needs to be finished, and I'm gonna make an outfit for her. She's been sitting around just taking up space right now. There's a few other dolls I have to do well, when I do the doll hair, I make a headpiece for them, kind of like a hat, and then I like crochet. I take the yarn and kind of fold it in there. And I've learned some new ways on how to make the hair look more like human hair than doll hair. So we've tried it a couple times. I now know that I need to get either a dog brush or a cat brush, really prickly. I'll show you that when I get that stuff, and well, maybe we'll do a few doll wigs online so you can, on YouTube here, so you can see how to do it yourself. I know I'm going to charge for some of these patterns, and some of them will come out of books, but I'm going to tell you straight out if the item sells or not. I don't do a lot of blankets because I usually can't sell them. I sold like one on Etsy, but it took 2 years before I sold it. Maybe it was because I only had one. But I will do a couple baby Afghans, and some pet blankets and stuff. We could do a few of those, just see what happens. Uh, like I said, I'll let you know, and yeah, I'm going to show you how to do a few different kinds of uh, washcloths, and because there's a design I made that I sold all of them to, and they just sold. Yeah, so I'm going to let you go, and remember, subscribe, hit like if you like it. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. I do read them. I will answer you, or just give you a thumbs up or a heart. So I will, I will pay attention to it. If it's a negative comment, I'm probably not going to respond. Just giving you the heads up on that. I won't respond to those. Just how it is. You don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Okay, so I gotta let you go. Okay, bye.